Oh, I want to thank you for watching this video. My name is Greg, and if you're at my website, pianolessonsforlife.com, I am glad to welcome you there, and thank you for visiting, and hope you tell your friends about it, and hope you'll give me suggestions about stuff you want to learn. So anyways, I'm your personal piano professor, and I'm going to do a little bit of showing you how to use features on your portable Arranger music keyboard. Lots of people have them. The PSR series, Casio keyboards. Every company makes a low entry level electronic keyboards, and with today's technology, they sound pretty good if you know how to use the features. And I found, as I was teaching, a lot of people, were trying so hard just to learn the notes that they never really got to use the features. So we're going to do that, and we're going to record a real simple song. We're going to work out a real simple song, Margaritaville. And I chose it because it's in the key C. It's got 3 or 4 chords, and you don't have to think too much about the chords, and you can think more about what you're going to do with your intros and variations and fill-ins and endings, which are the elements of arranging a song. So first of all, you got to find a pattern or a style, let's say, on your keyboard, and you'll have a section where you can choose styles. And you've got, dance and rock and country and all different kinds of styles. You want to go through your keyboard and find the best, most usable one for the song you're doing. And I chose kind of a Latin feel because it's a sort of a Florida beachy song. And it's called Unplugged Latin. So I picked that one to do, and here's how it sounds. That's the basic sound of it. Now, once you find a style, you'll find on most keyboards you've got a variation, at least one, and sometimes more. I've got 4. Okay, now the variations go from simple to more complex. And that's variation 1 you're listening to. Here's number 2. Not much difference. Now you heard a little fill-in in there. My fill-in section is here, and I can play those manually. Use fill-ins between sections of the song to lead, kind of spice it up a little bit, lead from like the verse to the chorus. Now here's a 3rd variation, and you might hear some strings in there, and a 4th variation. Okay, so there's the variations I'm going to use for my simple song. Now your keyboard will probably have an introduction that you can also trigger along with your first chord, and if you've got one, you would press that introduction button. I've got 3. One's usually a written one that they put in there, usually nice, but not always usable. And then there's another one where I can kind of play my own introduction for 3 or 4 measures, see what that one sounds like. And I'll start it up here. That actually works, because I'm going to play a little on the track, so let's do that again. Okay, that's kind of a good one, and I found that in my keyboard. Now, either that or I could count in. That's another option that I have, just gives me a 4-beat count and start playing. Okay, and for the ending, let's see, that ending 2 might work there. Works fine too, so I'm going to use my second endings, and we'll just go ahead and, now your keyboard, if you don't have the ability to record or a chord sequencer, you're just going to play through that song and press the buttons at the appropriate times, and I'll explain a little bit that as I record the song. Now I have the ability to record on the PA3x a quick backing sequence, and I use this all the time because I like to get the song done quick. So here we go. I'm going to press OK. It's all set up with my tempo and with my style here ready to go. I'm going to press intro number 2 and tell it what chord I'm going to start on. In this case, it's an F chord. And then I hit the start button, and we'll go ahead and record the song from, try and do a short version for you. Maybe 1 verse, chorus, a solo, and 1 verse, and then we're home. Although there's probably, I think there's 3 verses in this, so let's do that. Okay, hit the start button. Play your intro chords. Here we go. And here's the first verse. watching the sun bake, and you want to be singing along if you're singing, so you remember the melody. And it goes, strumming my sixth string, you know the song, on my front porch swing. All right, and we're gonna get ready to go to another variation. And I'm gonna hit the variation button, lead me into the chorus, away again in Margaritaville. Now I attached my fill-ins to the variations, so whenever I hit a variation, it'll trigger one of these fill-ins. Now that one was inappropriate, but I threw it anyways. And here's where we could put one. We could put one there. My keyboard has a break key that I'm going to use, and it gives me 4 beats in the second verse. Excellent. Dum, dum. Okay, I'm going along fine here. If you're going to put a fill in, you want to put it in the right place. And it's a real cutie, a Mexican beauty. I'm still singing that song, so I don't want to lose track of where I am. And here we go. We're going to switch to a variation 3. A little more complicated with a fill-in, but it gives your song more human feel. It doesn't sound as much like a machine. It's changing up the patterns. And here we go. I'll stick a fill in here again because I kind of like that idea. And now I'm going to play a little solo. And I use a zip, 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 zip. And I'm hearing some steel drums in here. Zip, 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 zip. Dum bum bum ba da bum ba da dum. And then, like my intro, we're gonna do or half a verse. I'm letting the solo take that. Okay, last verse, and we're gonna go to our variation 3. I blew out my flip-flop. Played this song a lot down in Florida, where Jimmy Buffett's from, down on Key West. They have a special party every day at sunset down there. All kinds of musicians and artists and cool people out there. Dun, 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 dun. Here we go. And we'll use our final variation number 4. It builds the song from beginning to end. Searching for my lost secret of soul. Some people claim, let's put our fill in. I gotta concentrate on the end thing here. We'll repeat that. Yes, and some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know, and I'm gonna hit my ending here. It's my own darn fault. And we'll stop it. Okay, we got it all done now. I'm going to save the song, and we'll just call it demo, because I'm not going to save it permanently. Demo, okay. So now I've got it in there. It's saved to my little flash drive over here, or you might have an internal memory. Okay, so basically what I wanted to tell you, you got to think about an introduction, you got to think about your use of your variations from the beginning to the end of the song, to add emotional lifting to this song. I mean, you can do other things like key changes. There's a good article I have a link to on the web page to a great article on arranging over on. This is simple arranging for your keyboard here. So now if I want, I can go and play that song and find it here. It's called Demo. And now everything that I just did with the fill-ins and the introductions, it's all there for me. So I just press the start button and I can play along. Now, I said I wanted some steel drums, so let's see if we can get some more vibes and steel drums. Alright, so I've got that all set up, some vibes and steel drums and acoustic piano, so I'm going to play this song along with those things. Now, I'll start with acoustic piano, and also in my keyboard, just real quick, just to show you some cool stuff, I've got the ability to do vocal processing. Ooh, let me see if I can get it. Ooh, you can hear background vocals. Ooh, and that's called a TC Helicon vocal processor. I'm going to use that for the chorus. Now I'll do a quick performance and get off with the video here and show you, you know, just how easy it is to play something presentable. Here we go. Here's my little introduction. Living on a sponge cake. I'm going to sing along. Sorry about that. Watching the sun bake. All of the tourists are covered with oil. And I can play what I want now. The strum in my sixth string. Think about singing on my front porch swing. Smelling the shrimp as they're beginning to boil. I'm gonna put my harmonies in here. Wasting away again in Margaritaville. Pretty cool, huh? Searching for my lost shaker of salt. That was my no good fill-in. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own darn fault. Turn those harmonies off. Don't know the reason. I stayed here all season. Concentrate more on the demonstration. Nothing to show but this brand new tattoo. Alright, here we go, some harmonies. Alright. But it's a real beauty, a Mexican cutie. I got here, I haven't a clue. I don't have any tattoos, in case you're wondering. Wasting away again in Margaritaville. Don't have to think too much now, do I? Searching for my lost shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own darn fault. I'm gonna play a little solo here. Nice, easy. See that? Alright, that wasn't perfect. Last verse. I blew out my flip-flop. I stepped on a pop-top. That hurts me to death. Cut my heel and hurry back home. Nice little place for harmonies here. But there's booze in the blender, and soon it will render. That frozen concoction that helped me hang on. Leave those harmonies on. Wasting away again in Margaritaville. Searching for my lost shaker of salt. And some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own darn fault. Repeat that. Yes, and some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own darn fault. Alright, so that's it. We recorded the song from beginning to end. Now, on my keyboard, I could actually have recorded that right to an MP3, stuck it in my computer and cut a disc. Of course, my vocal performance wasn't so hot. I wasn't trying to sing too well. But anyways, I'm glad you stopped by, and go to my website, fill out a contact form, introduce yourself, tell me what you're doing, what you need, because I want to help people play. I enjoy playing, and it's opened a lot of opportunities for me, and I hope it does for you too. It's a very healing thing, learning how to play the keyboard, and these new keyboards can be a lot of fun. So again, my name's Greg. The website, pianolessonsforlife.com. Come back again sometime, and thanks. Blessings, everybody.